Well, hello everyone. It's Jazzy Chef John. I'm back for the holiday meals. I hope your fall and summer has been great. I hope you're outside enjoying this great weather. So today we're going to do one of the creamiest, cheesiest macaroni and cheese recipes that you've ever had. This is a little different because this is my method, but I think it's a little bit more loving and definitely more tastier. So as normal, we're gonna start with our ingredients. We're gonna have a cup of sharp cheddar cheese shredded, a cup of Colby cheese shredded, a cup of Gruyere cheese. This is kind of like an exclusive cheese made in, it's a Swiss cheese. Has like a Swiss nutty taste to it, but it's really a rich cheese. And of course I have the Old Faithful, some Velveeta cheese, and then we have sour cream. That's for the creaminess. And we have one egg, and we have a half a stick of melted butter, and we have our salt and pepper and all our seasoning. So let's get started. So first of all, we're gonna take the one egg and we're gonna mix that 1 cup of milk with it. You could use heavy whipping cream if you like. That does actually makes it a little bit richer, but since I'm using sour cream, I felt like I didn't need that today. So basically what you do, we're gonna whip all this together, and then we're gonna pour this onto the macaroni and cheese. To the macaroni, I'm sorry, it's not cheese yet. Okay, so next we're going to add in our half a stick of butter. So it has that nice, wonderful flavor. And then I put about maybe a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of salt. And I add garlic. Just a couple sprigs of garlic. A little onion powder. And some black pepper. Now all these things you can do according to your taste. You can leave some out if you want to. That's totally up to you. It's all to your taste. All the recipes that I do, I just basically try to give you guidelines to do it. So you can always alternate, change whatever you would like. So then what we're going to do is we're going to stir all the macaroni together. Make sure all the seasonings is distributed really evenly. But this is really easy. It looks like a lot, but it's a really, really easy recipe. So then we're going to pour in half of our shredded. We'll just leave just a little bit for the top. That's the shredded Colby. This is Colby cheese. And this is Gruyere cheese. Okay, so then we're going to pour in about half of our sharp cheddar. Shredded sharp cheddar. And then we're going to pour in all of our Gruyere cheese. Okay, woo. This is going to be so wonderful. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to just mix all this together. Just make sure it's just all distributed in a nice bowl. And like I was saying earlier, you can make macaroni and cheese. You can just make a sauce. Some people just melt the cheese and pour the sauce over it. So all these cheeses, if you would like to, you could even pour all them in a pot and melt them together and just use it as a sauce. So now, this is the Chef John way. This is how my mom and my wife taught me how to do it. So we're basically going to take some of the macaroni with the noodles with the cheese, with all your mixed cheeses, and we put them into a casserole dish. So you're gonna put about half of them in there, and we're gonna spread it out. Make sure it's nice and easy, okay. So also we're gonna take the sour cream. This is about a half a cup of sour cream. And I'm gonna add this into the ingredients as well. Okay. So we can stir all this together, make sure it's all distributed nicely. And it's gonna be so nice and creamy. So now what you're gonna do is, we're gonna start to layer our noodles. So you're gonna put about a half of it in your casserole dish. Okay, so that's about half. And then we're gonna spread this out. Oh, it's gonna be so creamy. So now it's time for the Velveeta. Now a lot of people don't do this, but this is something that our family has developed, and it just makes it so much creamier and cheesier because you know that it is covered with cheese. So I basically sliced up some Velveeta, and I have all the mixed cheeses in there. So now you're gonna put a layer of Velveeta in. Uh-oh, it's trying to stick on me here. So you're gonna put a layer of Velveeta. So this is just one of the first dishes we're gonna do for the holidays. So next I'm gonna do some sweet potato yams, and we're gonna do some greens and some dressing and turkey, and what am I missing? I think that's it. So anyway, we're gonna be doing all that. So now, as you see, I got my one layer of cheese in, my Velveeta. So now we're gonna add in our second layer of our noodles with all of our shredded cheeses in it, with our Colby, with our sharp cheddar, and with our Gruyere cheese, and with the cream cheese, with the sour cream. I'm sorry, with the sour cream. Okay. So just kind of fill that up. Okay, this is gonna be so wonderful. Okay. So now it is time to add some more, the rest of the cheese. So I'm gonna just kind of sprinkle it over it. Okay, this is the rest of our sharp cheddar. You just kind of sprinkle it, smooth that all out. Oh boy, isn't it looking good already? So I have my oven prepared at 350. This takes about 30 minutes. And of course it would depend on what size pan you're gonna make. Now for the holidays, I would use a whole box of the macaroni noodles, the 8 ounce, the 16 ounce, I'm sorry, 16 ounce macaroni noodles. And I would probably just double the cheeses. And once again, like I said, you can always use any type of cheese you want. You can use Parmesan. Some people like Romano. Some people like mozzarella. That's totally up to you. So I'm gonna slice a few more slices of cheese. And this is my handy cheese slicer. Everyone should have one in their kitchen. And we just continue to just put it on top. So all this is gonna just melt all together. And boy, will it be wonderful. So I'm using about half a box of cheese, Velveeta. Probably about 2 more slices. So if I use a square pan, I usually kind of overlap them a little bit, but this has lots of cheese in it, plenty of cheese. So now we're gonna take it to the oven. We're gonna put it in the oven for about 20 minutes on 350. So I will see you all in a few minutes. Thank God to technology, it's going in the oven. All right. Well, hey everybody, I'm back. Okay, thank God to the magic and the technology of today. We're ready to take out our macaroni and cheese. Okay, I'm taking it out the oven. Give me 1 second here. So here is the masterpiece. I want to make sure you can see it bubbling for all this goodness. So this is it. It's one of the best, creamiest macaroni and cheeses you ever want to have. So also during this series, let it cool off just a little bit. During this series, like I said, we're gonna do all the different holiday meals. Maybe some sweet potato pies, anything that you need. You can contact the Dalton Library, and if you need to speak with me or text me or just get in touch with me for any questions, feel free. I'm offering that right now. So let's take a look. I want you to see all that wonderful goodness coming out of there. Oh boy. Once again, I wish y'all had smell-o-vision. Let's plate this. I think I'm gonna have me a couple scoops right now. Oh boy, look at that cheese, that rich Gruyere. man, that's so wonderful. So this is a perfect meal to go with your greens, sweet potatoes, candied yams. I have to have a little taste. Candied yams, your turkey dressing for the holiday. So I thank you all once again. This is Chef John. Your next video will be of sweet potato yams, some candied yams, good old fashioned down home style candied yams. Okay, Chef Jazzy John signing off, listening to my jazz as usual. Thank you.